Welcome to my super secret channel that nobody knows about. Today I have gathered you together because I found 9 of the most unusual treats on Tik Tok Shop to try with you. Most of these are actually treats that you have tagged me in, so if you ever come across something interesting, but you don't want to risk your credit card or your stomach testing it, make sure to follow and tag me at Hopescope so that I can feature them in a video. Here's our first one. This is absolutely wild. I've watched this video so many times trying to figure out if the video that the creator is reacting to is AI or not. The teeth look really real, so I think it might be a real video with just like a filter on it. Anyway, this creator then goes on to make it themselves with literally just sprinkles and corn syrup. Those are the 2 ingredients. I feel like there's no way it can possibly taste good, but it does look pretty satisfying. And then I guess you throw it in the freezer for a little bit to give it that kind of like gelatinous flow. Wait, there's literally no reveal in this video. I just realized that. Well, you're gonna see the reveal today, and then we'll once and for all know if this is AI or not. Because if this works, great. If it doesn't, we know it was fake. Here's our syrup. Look at this stuff. This is the main ingredient. And then the second main ingredient. I'm filming this around Valentine's Day. You're probably gonna see it way after Valentine's Day, but for that reason, I'm going with something cute and Valentine-y and pink. This has like some fun pearls in it that I thought could be interesting. And we're literally just gonna take a cup, try not to make a mess, and fill up this little Ziploc baggie with our syrup and our sprinkles. Oh, this is gonna be messy. Like a spoon of that and a little bit of sprinkles until it's full. I was really trying to think of like a better for you version of this with like honey or something, but then it wouldn't be clear and I just don't think it would give the same effect. So here we are. After layers upon layers of goo and sprinkles and then a quick little trip to the freezer, I give you this. I don't know about it. Also, you can't put it in the freezer too long or else it just freezes solid. So I'm hoping we found the sweet spot of where it's like cold. Wow. Can't wait to eat that.
It has potential.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Tell me why it tastes like nothing. Every time I use this glucose syrup, I always am expecting like really sweet. It's really not. I mean, it does have potential, like maybe in a way smaller container. And if the syrup tasted better, it could be a fun little candy. Oh, we're blocked by a giant pearl right now. Nice. I don't know why the creator didn't show the result though. I'm really excited about this next one and I'm hopeful that it's gonna taste better. So as you know, I love a mystery box. I love a blind bag. So I have been searching for a candy mystery box of some sort for so long and it just doesn't really exist. But finally, this appeared on my TikTok For You page. It's Pure Sugar, which we've tried their candy before. And they came out with mystery packs. They specialize in Swedish candy, specifically candy coated Swedish candy. For a mystery pack, it is $9.99. There's not really a description for the mystery pack itself, but I'm assuming it will come with about 4 candies similar to their other packs. I have tried their Swedish candies before, and I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been loving them ever since this video. Squashies, Bubs. All of these Swedish candies are like the perfect cross between a gummy and a marshmallow. They're really good. These mystery packs, what I'm expecting is honestly maybe some like seasonal flavors that didn't sell out, but we'll see. Okay, I actually have a confession. I bought 2 of these packs and I already opened one of them and ate all of them. So if that tells you anything, they were good flavors. Like there wasn't a bad one in the mystery pack, but we'll pretend like I didn't do that. All right, in this pack we have, oh, it tells you on here 70 grams, 2.5 ounces. You must get a guaranteed amount. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's find out what flavors we got. So all 3 of these are Bubs. You can kind of see the words written on some of them a little bit. So it's that like gummy marshmallowy center and then the hard candy outside and then like a hard candy drizzle. I was very overwhelmed the first time that I tried these, but I figured it out since then. You almost need to treat it like a Tootsie Pop. Like you just kind of like suck on the outside for a little bit until it gets thin enough that you can bite into it, and then that is the ultimate experience. It's gotta be strawberry or some sort of berry. It's really good. But yeah, now that I know that that's how you eat them instead of just like going right in and cracking a tooth on the candy coating, big fan. I just appreciate that they put good flavors in here, not throwaway ones. Let's try this yellow one. What the? There is maple syrup on that. Like that's what it's drizzled with. Interesting. I'm guessing the candy in the center is banana. I think the outside is also banana. It tastes more like banana maple to me, but that's a good one too. All right, last one. Kind of tastes similar to the first one, but I bet the inside is a different flavor. Big fan of these. Thank you, Pure Sugar, for making my mystery candy dreams come true. This next one, I already know I definitely overpaid. I know I'm right because everybody in the comments is also agreeing that this is so expensive for what it is, but okay, so they're like squashies. They're bubblegum flavor. And then I think there's like actual pieces of bubblegum as well. It looks fun. It looks like it'll taste good. Like I said, I love Swedish candy, but $49.99 of a fun time. I don't know about that. They do have 5 different flavors in their TikTok shop, but the video that I stumbled upon was bubblegum. She was really hyping up the flavor, so that's the one that I got. I'm about to tell you if it was worth $49.99. And I kind of thought it would be a little bit bigger than this, so $50 is a bit wild. They're handmade. Oh my gosh, cute. Yeah, there are like actual tiny little pieces of gum in here. I'm interested what the coating is gonna be. This like powdery coating. There we go. I mean, they're really packed in there, to be fair. That is overwhelmingly bubblegum. Wow. Why is this like totally the type of candy that you see like the AI videos of the AI girls eating, and then they like take a bite and it's the complete wrong texture? Okay, it's not sour. It's just quite literally like bubblegum flavored sugar coating, and then it has got to be a squashy in the middle. You know, they're really good. Do I love bubblegum flavor enough to eat this entire container that I paid $50 for? I don't know. You know what I might be interested in though, is if this seller made a variety pack and they were like small bags of each flavor. Now that would be fun. Let's see if she has that. If not, Gringa's Squish Yums, that's a business idea for you. So if you're watching this, add some little mini variety packs and we will come running, I promise. Oh my gosh, pickle gushers. This shop does have some really fun flavors of candy, I will give them that. Okay, our next treat is kind of staying with our same theme here. This one is candy coated marshmallows. This also looks like a small brand. I got the 5-pack sample for $40. This is like kind of what I was talking about with the last product, but these are still big bags. Like, look at this. All right, we got 5 different flavors here. You know what, let's start with the jumbo ones. That sounds like a fun time. These ones are Tutti Frutti, but instead of just being one flavor, they're every Tutti Frutti flavor at once. And crunchy outside, soft marshmallowy inside. Oh my gosh, you know what these remind me of? Those ASMR videos where they'll like take clay and they'll wrap it in something crunchy and then they break it open, and I have always wanted to eat one of those. But it's literal clay. But I feel like they just made that in candy form. Like, look at that. Does that all look like the ASMR videos? I need to squish it and find out. I mean, kind of. It didn't give like the crunch I was hoping for, but same idea. I wouldn't say that was a crunchy outside, but it is a really nice texture. Like whatever the outside is kind of just melts in your mouth. I'm trying to think of anything I could even compare it to. Almost more like a frosting. And then the flavor is good. I'm not mad at them. Very sweet. All right, then we have the mini Tutti Fruttis, which I feel like I don't need to try because I just ate a jumbo one. This one is just called mixed and it's a bunch of different fruits, but I am really interested in these two. Sour and chocolate. I'll tell you if these are sour. Although my team feels like my sour radar is broken. Everything that I say isn't that sour, they disagree and say it is, so I might have to get some other opinions here. Grape, strawberry, apple, lemon, blueberry. Ooh, I want a blueberry one. Ooh, okay. So these ones are like sour coating, then candy coating, then marshmallow. It's not sour. Like not even a little bit. Like 1 out of 10 sour, I give it a 1. All right, you try one.
No.
Okay, I'm not crazy.
It's like just like a sweet tart equivalent.
Kind of, yeah. Like the idea of sour is almost there. They're good. They're still good, but I was expecting more. All right, now for the chocolate. I don't like the smell of those. A chocolate coated marshmallow makes sense. Throw these on a graham cracker. It's like a chocolate flavored candy instead of just coating it in actual chocolate. And I don't think I like it. Maybe I'm just a tough critic because the reviews on this is really good. Like so many people are like, eat the whole bag. I don't personally know if I could eat the whole bag of any of these, but my curiosity has been satisfied. Also, I love that in the description, it literally says, perfect for ASMR videos. I kind of disagree. I feel like it didn't give enough of a crunch for the ASMR of it all. That was probably the most artificial tasting thing I've ever tried in my life. So we're going with something a little more natural for our next treat, because did you know you can buy a whole sheet of raw honeycomb on TikTok Shop? I didn't, but I bought some. It was $20. According to the description, it's raw honeycomb harvested from Arvonia, Virginia? That's cool. Shout out to the Virginia hopefuls. I don't actually think I've ever tried actual honeycomb, so today's the day. I don't know what the average cost for 1 pound of raw honeycomb is, so I Google searched it and it seems like $20 is on the lower end of that. I don't know, let me know if you've had raw honeycomb, if you think that's a fair price, if you think this is good quality. We're about to test it. Oh, it is leaking everywhere immediately. That's great. It looks like real honeycomb. But is it really a pound? Whoa! Exactly a pound. All right, fine. I believe you. Now this is ASMR. I've seen so many videos, but I'm confused because they always just like bite the whole thing, honeycomb and all. And I didn't think you could eat the actual honeycomb unless they spit it out after. Nobody in the comments is answering. I'm gonna Google it. Do you eat entire honeycomb? You can eat the whole honeycomb, including the wax cells. Man, they like really sealed it and it's still leaked. This is crazy. Oh, here we go. Should I just pick it up like the TikTok girls do? My ASMR moment. The honey flavor is really good, but the wax is all stuck in my teeth. Oh, I don't believe you're supposed to swallow that. That seems wrong. I gotta get this out of my teeth. Ew. What are my other options if I don't want to eat the wax? You just kind of like scoop it out of the honeycomb. Cause Farm honeycomb. You make great honey. I don't know if I'd do the comb again. All right, this next one really took me on a journey. Several of you tagged me in it. The brand is Chamoy Guys UK. Here's the video with the caption, "You couldn't guess what this flavor is." And it's like this tar looking substance, but the little crunchy pieces kind of remind me of the stuff that's in Dubai chocolate. So I was kind of thinking like a really dark Dubai chocolate situation. And then by the time I actually like went to go order it, the link was taken down. So either they stopped selling it or it sold out, but luckily, everybody in the comments is saying it's coffee. Like they wouldn't check the listing when the listing was still up. I like Phoebes says coffee, I have it and it tastes horrendous. Oh my gosh, funny. And then they made a reply video and somehow they edited it so it just says coffee, I have it and it tastes. That's funny. Anyway, so I decided to get creative and see if we could make it ourselves. Because basically, I do think it's the Dubai chocolate spread. All right, so we've got our crunchy katafi stuff. It's nice and toasty. This smells amazing. And then we add the classic pistachio sweet cream. I don't want to make a small amount if this isn't gonna taste good, so scoops of that. Because I have seen like Dubai cream all over TikTok Shop where it's like in a jar like this and it's literally just the pistachio and the crunchy. But this brand took it to a whole nother level. I'm gonna mix it and then add our 2-star ingredients. All right, then I'm gonna add some coffee for flavor and also color. I feel like a little goes a long way with this, so. But they got theirs like genuinely that tar color and substance. Not entirely sure how, but I'm gonna try food coloring. Did you know the food coloring comes in powdered form? Because it does. We'll start with a little and add to it. Oh, it's getting there. Okay, so now it's like a gray. Yum. Add a little more. And then obviously this is not the correct texture. Theirs was like gooey and runny. So I'm also gonna add a little bit of heavy cream and some more color. Guys, this is why I don't bake. I mean, the inspiration was kind of doomed from the start, but still. I wonder if anybody liked it when they were selling it. I mean, that's pretty close to what theirs looked like. They may have added some other type of syrup to it, is the only other thing I can think of. We pretty much did it, I think. Wow. All right, time to taste test it. It's still a little thicker than theirs for sure. Still pretty tarry looking. Ew, it literally looks like mud. Like it looks like I just went to the swamp and took a spoonful of the riverside. Wait, it's not bad. No, it's actually pretty good. Like this inside of a chocolate bar would actually kind of go hard. I think the katafi just tastes so good that that's still the overpowering flavor. That like toasty, which there is a ton of sugar in the actual katafi, so that might have something to do with it. Is there butter in it too? Yeah. Yep. And then surprisingly, like the coffee is pretty subtle, but like a really good, rich. Well, chamoy guys, if you want some help on your next batch, I made it, but it tastes good. I still feel like there's like one more ingredient we could have added to get that like syrupy, liquidy aspect of it, but I'm pretty impressed. This is something you'd go to like a bakery in LA and they would shove it in a pastry and charge you $40 for it. It's good. Maybe it's also because it's more savory after all that sweet we just experienced, so That was a fun one. Okay, this next one is one that you guys also tag me in all the time. They're these little assorted chocolates and they look really interesting. Some of them have interesting, kind of scary looking textures. So we ordered some, had to be refrigerated immediately upon arrival. So that actually kind of makes me hopeful for what this is gonna be because they are called gourmet chocolate assortments. The brand is Sweet Joy Bites. They had a variety of like options and sizes of little trays that you could get and gluten-free flavors too, which is kind of nice. So you can get small, medium, or large. I went with the small that comes with 6 for $24. I felt like 6 was plenty to like get an idea of it all. And our flavors are guava cheesecake, dark chocolate crunch, creme brulee, that sounds good, cookies and cream, white chocolate crunch, and white chocolate lime. About us. Do you think this is a real lady? I'm like burned after our last Pinterest treats video where all of the chefs were just like stock images. Born in Brazil, raised in Texas. Cute. I spent a year perfecting these treats. And then we've got a whole little guide. The dark chocolate crunch is the one that looks really interesting to me. Okay, these do have a name, but I'm really afraid I'm gonna say it wrong, so.
Brigadeiro.
Brigadeiro, okay. A traditional Brazilian dessert, similar to a chocolate truffle. Chewy, fudgy treat. Pretty excited. Let's see if the TikTok sellers are telling the truth. Oh wow, there's like an ice pack in here and everything. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. This one has like an actual little Oreo on top. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Let's try the chocolate crunch one. It's like a little alien egg. Oh wow. Hey cutie Brazilian chef girl. That's phenomenal. It's a lot more chocolate crunch and not as much fudgy treat ratio as I was expecting, but it's tasty. Also, I love Brazilian desserts because they really know how to get the ratio right of like sweetness to flavor. It's not like overly sugary. Creme brulee looks exactly how you would want a little mini fudgy creme brulee to look. That toasty top. Oh, that one's good. The crunchiness on the outside, really creamy inside. Tastes just like creme brulee. It is really sweet. So thank goodness these are just bite-sized. And the Oreo one with the tiny Oreo cookie on top. Am I picking up like a lemony flavor? I don't think that one's my favorite. These are fun. I feel like for how tiny they are, obviously $24 is like kind of a lot, but they'd make for a good little gift. I don't think anybody would be mad if they got gifted these. Guys, this is the moment one of my dreams come true. I've always wanted to eat this emoji, and they have it in the TikTok shop. So apparently it's called dango, and it's a Japanese treat made from rice flour, which kind of makes sense. I've always thought it was kind of like mochi looking. In the TikTok description, the pink is strawberry, the green is matcha, and the white is just plain, whatever that means. So just rice flavored. This one also had to be refrigerated immediately upon arrival. Oh no, that's the actual treat. Okay, here we go. Oh, there is an ice pack. Also has an ice pack. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Sweet rice cake. Oh my gosh, this makes me so happy. I finally have the emoji. Okay, if I have any hopefuls that are in Japan, let me know if this is a treat that's actually eaten there. Like it's popular enough that it got its whole own emoji, so. It seems like something they'd have like as a street food. Okay, let's try the strawberry one. It's literally mochi dough. This is probably like the most American thing of me to say, but I prefer my mochi to have ice cream in the middle. Like, it's good, but like, that's a lot of dough, you know? It's not like overly sweet or flavorful. I really do love the texture though. Like, it is a fun texture, but it's just like missing something. A sauce or a powder. It has potential though. It feels like eating like clay, and I love it. I mean, if this is strawberry, what does the plain taste like though? The description says bursting with fruity notes. It's not. The plain tastes like nothing. I'm not mad, but I'm not like running to repurchase. 39 grams of sugar where? I don't taste it at all. I am shocked that this last thing showed up because the amount of times I get served like weird chip flavors on TikTok Shop and then I try to order them and they don't show up. It's happened to me a few times. So today we're ending on a chip. And not just any chip. It's technically a treat because it is gingerbread flavored Doritos. Apparently there was also a gingerbread Dorito drink. I don't know, that sounds pretty gross, but the chips were $9.99 on TikTok Shop, which is so expensive for one bag of chips, but it's one of those situations where they're limited edition. They were probably only available in certain countries or stores, so I guess that's what we're paying for. Goodness, wow. I really thought I was about to get scammed, but I think these are real. Intense gingerbread flavor. Oh yeah, it has a UK address on the back, so maybe this was like a UK exclusive. I don't know, they just smell like a cinnamon Dorito. They look like a pretty normal Dorito. I'm gonna be honest, they kind of just taste like a cinnamon flavored tortilla chip. Like nothing that makes a Dorito is involved in this chip. It's definitely the Dorito seasoning that makes them special. So this is just definitely not as weird or as bad as I was expecting. Like it could actually be good if you had like a frosting dip or something. Yeah, I don't hate it, but it's definitely giving more cinnamon than gingerbread to me. So if you stumble across any weird TikTok treats, make sure to tag me so that I can try them in the next video. All you have to do is scan this QR code that's on the screen and you can give me a follow on TikTok. I think that you would enjoy this video that's on the screen next, so I will see you over there.